Hello, I'm Brigantia Blackbird of the Blackbird Grimoire. Welcome to the daily forecast for Wednesday, October 30th, 2024. It is the 9th of Scorpio and the day of the zombie. In our astrology, the sun is in Scorpio, fixed water, representing resourcefulness. The moon is fourth quarter Libra, cardinal air, representing partnership. Mercury is in Scorpio, fixed water, representing the spiritual. Venus is in Sagittarius, mutable fire, representing generosity. Mars is in Cancer, cardinal water, which is seeking security. Jupiter is retrograding in Gemini, mutable air, which is to broaden perspective. Saturn is retrograding in Pisces, mutable water, which is to redefine dreams. Uranus is retrograding in Taurus, fixed earth, representing rebellion. Neptune is retrograding in Pisces, mutable water, which is spiritual awakenings. And Pluto is in Capricorn, cardinal earth, representing reconstruction. For our retrograde reminders, for Jupiter, reconnect with your true path. For Saturn, reclaim your authority. Uranus, reconsider how you rebel. Neptune, reclaim your magic. And Chiron, restore the heroic spirit. In the moon phase, the waning crescent is rest. So rest. After all, tomorrow's a big day. And for the Libra moon, connect with loved ones, meditate, problem solve, but don't fall victim to blind romanticism, seesawing emotionality, or manipulative flattery. So, Scorpio Mercury, it gives itself over to the spiritual mysteries and it can create a need to discuss a wide range of possibilities. And the Libra moon does have us gravitating towards our loved ones. So, perhaps if we are getting lost in spiritual matters, we can actually share that exploration with our nearest dearest as companions on that journey. You never know what kind of good conversation you might get into. For our tarot, we have the Hierophant. He's major arcana, so think far reaching impact. We're going to be feeling the effects of this particular card. He's number 5 in the major arcana. Cat, I swear if you mess, I have cord issues with a kitten. And here's the culprit. Say hello to the world. Yeah, you were messing with cords, and it was causing me problems. Yes, it was. Yes, he's number 5 in the major arcana. Fives represent challenges, and the keywords for this card are bound by conventions, conformity, and need for external approval. This deck has a somewhat more dour impression of the Hierophant than other decks do. And since my general rule of thumb is to go along with authorial intent, that's mostly how I'm interpreting this particular card from this particular deck. It may be that we are feeling a bit stuck, but the news is that we do not have to remain stuck. I mean, even the mummy's bandages can be unraveled. Even our most entrenched habits can be modified, particularly over time with consistent effort. If we really, really want the outcome of changing our lives in some significant fashion, it can be done. It's just going to be hard work and probably more than a little uncomfortable. And you see how it's possible because you see the beginning of the unbinding of the mummy. He's already coming apart at the toe. He already has help from two green cats. Who, a cat sees something that could be skitter scattered or pulled upon. That's exactly what's going to happen with it. So the process is already underway, and that signifies to me that our process, if we're wanting to make changes, particularly significant ones, they are already upon us. And with the spiritual new year tomorrow, everything's going in the direction of let's restart the cycle, let's refresh, let's do this again, let's do this a little bit differently if we're wanting to. So make use of that if that's resonating with you today. Now for our Celtic triad, 3 things a person can't conceal: great love, great hate, and great wealth. I mean, great love is manifested by actions that are easily observable. I mean, have you ever noticed that two people, they start getting close and then you figure they're attached? I'm not hurting you, I am moving you. Anyway, but, you can just see them going through this process, and they're absolutely falling for each other, and it's obvious to everyone around them except for the 2 of them, and, it can be quite entertaining watching that moment of realization as it finally comes to the surface. But the love itself, whether it's consciously acknowledged, it is visibly, observably, demonstrably there, and that's why it can't be concealed. And, with it's similar with hate, only it's the sneering words, the condescending tones, violent action, or even just, body language that conveys disdain and dislike. I mean, it's obvious. You don't actually have to say anything that if you saw it on text, you know, commu- overtly communicates that hatred. It can be communicated in so many other ways, and it's obvious, except for people who have to have everything spelled out to them. And for those who are doing that, subtext and nuance exist. And if you can come to a better appreciation of that, it will really, really help you out in life. And then the matter of great wealth. Wealth has to go somewhere. And even if it is disguised or someone isn't being showy about it, there will always be signs of it lurking on the surface, if only in the mindset or what someone believes to be possible, because they have the resources to do it, even if they aren't necessarily throwing the fact that they have those resources into everybody else's face. So that's why these things can't be hidden. Then for correspondences, they're about harmony today. The color is white, the plant is the gardenia, the animal's the dove, and the crystal is moonstone. And harmony is something that's carefully crafted over time. It doesn't naturally occur. Well, I mean, of course, in nature, there are moments of harmony, of course. But in human existence, harmony doesn't just happen by accident or happen because someone was infused with it by the gods, or because they were just naturally luckily harmonious in their actions and dealings and within themselves. Harmony is made. And so you can make it. You can use these correspondences. There are other ways you can bring yourself into harmony with a variety of things or even a variety of people. But make no mistake, harmony is made. Then for today's practices, we have one more Samhain and Halloween tarot spread, and it'll be on the next slide. And then how can the curse of the zombie, mindless violence and pointless consumption, be broken? Because my goodness, if we have ever got that going on in society, mindless violence, pointless consumption, people are being intentionally transformed into zombies. It is cruel. However, unlike this poor fellow we have pictured here, we don't have to carry on being that way, and we don't have to surround ourselves with other people who are like that. And if someone is trying to come out of the zombie state, well, we can choose to be a helping hand. So that's something to think about. And then what has Mercury taught you this month? Has studying mercurial energy taught you something about the way in which you communicate? And Wednesdays are curious evenings, so learn something new about Samhain. Even if you might be something that you learned before, but you forgot. And sometimes, especially if you've been at this, for 20, 30 years, you have probably forgotten more on the topic than what some of us have yet to learn. So refreshing your memory, just it's these little things that can help rekindle our excitement and enthusiasm. Now, for the spread, we have past, future, future, and then present on the other end. So let's go through this. The first card is what you've learned. The second card is future love. The third card is future work. The fourth card is present learning, and the fifth card is future self. So, how do these things all add up together as we go around the pumpkin there? And what do you seek to discover for yourself this Samhain? Because Samhain, it's connecting us to all these ancient things. It's kind of animating the present. It's beckoning us to the future. So where are you with all in all of this? Are you trying to discover something about the past? Are you trying to discover the meaning of the present? Are you trying to get a glimpse of your future self? All these things and more you can explore through various divination, whether you use this spread or another. And of course, the spread will be available under the community tab on my YouTube channel. Now, for our journal prompt, how can you improve yourself during the next spiritual year? Because it's always about improvement, isn't it? Whether it's improving our circumstances or just improving our attitude. What can you improve? And since the most power you'll ever have is over yourself, so you might as well make your goals for yourself. How can you improve? And that is what I have for you today, my darlings. I wish you a very magical and a delightfully spooky day. Tomorrow it is upon us. So exciting. Let me know in the comments what you think about all this, or let me also know about your plans for tomorrow. I would love to hear about them. But that will do it for now, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.